Can't keep up with husband's libido. Hi, Bill. I hope you're doing well. I love the podcast. I can't get enough. Well, thank you. Anyway, I'm recently married. I'm a recently married lady. Oh, by the way, I want to talk about fellow comics. When a comedian is involved in a controversy that could possibly end their career, unless you have any information to add to it, you should probably stay out of it. Like, to literally, recently I saw this, like, all of a sudden other comedians' feelings about the person's act or whatever, which has nothing to do with what they're debating. It's just, you know, speaking of chicken cannibalism, comedians should, like, there's enough people trashing comedians right now. You don't need to pile on. I was really surprised with that these past couple of weeks, seeing the amount of comedians that were just, this dude's a hack anyway, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, what the fuck does that have to do? So what? It's not what we're talking about here. This is serious fucking accusations, and somebody's career is in the balance. Who gives a fuck what you think about their act? Jesus Christ, people, can we come together somewhere, anywhere, on any level, at any point in this country? Anyways, all right, can't keep up with husband's libido. Anyway, I'm a recently married lady in a peculiar situation, and I would really love your advice. To preface, let me say that my husband is the love of my life. I adore him and would never consider being with anyone else as I grow old and senile. That being said, he's insatiable when it comes to sex. I like intimacy just as the next gal, but I simply can't keep up. I'm more of a 3 times a week kind of girl. Dude, that's plenty. But he needs it every fucking day. Now, I wouldn't be asking for your help if the answer was as simple as rubbing one out. The problem is that the relief is entirely different between himself and the real deal. I know he isn't just making stuff up to get some, so please bear with me. When he gets horny, oh my, this is just so out of my wheelhouse here. When he gets horny, which is every morning, if I'm not in the mood, he'll take care of himself to start the day. That being said, he'll remain in a bizarre state of numbness, just being morose in general. Oh, get the fuck out of here. He's pouting. He's giving you the old pussy pout. No pussy pout. I don't buy it. He'll try to hide his darker dispositions, but I just sense that he isn't himself. Out of guilt, I'll offer to blow him. But it gets very psychologically draining when you aren't in the right mental space for it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, afterwards, at least, I feel like I get my husband back mood-wise. The libido mismatch doesn't only stop at his relief. It also affects the general dynamic in the house. I can't wear skimpy clothes, or God forbid, I want to walk around naked, as I'll be relentlessly groped, caressed, kissed, and so on. Jesus Christ, it's like you married a fucking St. Bernard in the spring there. I love the attention, of course, but it can interfere with the course. What the fuck? Now you're saying you love the attention. I don't know what to do here. But it can interfere with the course of the day quite a bit. I don't really know what to think of it since I'm quite average looking. So I think it's just his natural disposition. All right, that's called low self-esteem, sweetheart. We started weight training, too, and now that he is fit, I just can't tire him out when we do have sex. Well, you need to start wearing a ski parka and start making him some pies. Other than that, I don't know what the fuck to I don't know what this is above my pay grade. Ultimately, I just feel inadequate as a wife. I wish it was just as simple as having sex with him every day twice. If I could do it, I would. I just can't get myself to have sex that often without causing mental strain for myself. I know it may sound weird to a guy. No, it doesn't. It's just how I and many other female friends seem to be wired. So here goes. What should I do? Is there anything that can be done to better the situation? I don't want to lose him, nor do I want to trap him in an unfulfilling marriage. Please help. Can I ask you a question? Is he even as remotely concerned about your needs as you are about his? Fuck this pouting fucking asshole. How many fucking times you got to bang the guy? I think what you have to do is he's just going to have to realize that you know, just say, listen, here's the deal. I'll bang you 3 times a week, okay? Which is about 2.5 more times than most of the broads out there, okay? That's it. That's my final offer. Final answer. I'm not phoning a friend. That's it. I'm banging you 3 times a fucking week. That's what I can handle. I love you. You're the love of my life, but I can only fuck 3 times a week, okay? So you're going to have to figure out, you know, how to take that sour lack of pussy look off your fucking face, because I've had it, all right? In more ways than one, sweetheart, you are bending over backwards for this guy. This guy can go fuck himself. All right? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if he needs to go get some professional help. You know? Did you marry a fucking 16-year-old? The fuck is with this guy? I don't know. Tell him to go fucking jerk off. I have no idea. That was just my gut. That's what my gut says. I have no idea. I would go seek professional help on that one. But well, I mean, I'm being a little hard on him. No pun intended. Oh, Jesus, all kinds of innuendo here. Have you told him how this makes you feel? You know? Is there anything worse than seeing a grown man pouting? Jesus Christ. Grow some fucking balls, you pussy. Girlfriend's mother is also our landlord. All right, well, this relationship's over. Hey, Billy Real Estate. I've been with my girl now for about 1.5 years, and we moved in together about 6 months ago. Okay, before I read any further, did you already know that your landlord was going to be her mother? When searching for rental properties, her mother mentioned she planned to move out of the city, but didn't want to sell her home for whatever reason. She offered up the idea that we rent it from her. Ooh, no lease, pet friendly, etc. I thought, sweet. Yeah, you know, they say when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. Anyway, we decided to move in. I thought having her mother as a landlord would prove to be beneficial and cheaper. All capital letters. Wrong. The estimated rent on the house is lower than what we actually pay by a couple $100s. Her reasoning for that is unexpected maintenance. Wait, the estimated rent on the house is lower than what we would actually pay. So she is giving you a break. Did you write that correctly, or am I reading this wrong? Her reasoning for that is unexpected maintenance. I learned soon after that the rent she is charging us is actually the amount of her mortgages every month. Can't even cut your own daughter a break. Well, she is. She fucking let you guys go in there without first and last. Is she supposed to take a loss on it? If she rented it to someone else, she probably would have rented a little more than the mortgage. She's just breaking even, although she is, building equity in the house. She is also completely scatterbrained and is in no way fit to be a landlord. Her mom agreed to pay the water/trash for us since it's next to nothing. One day, my girl calls me and says the water may be getting shut off because there was a mistake at the water department. Bullshit, I thought. The water company has been doing this shit forever. There's no billing error. Without either of these dumb broads' knowledge, I called the water... Dude, you're already out of this relationship. You're calling the mother of your girlfriend a dumb broad and your girlfriend a dumb broad. So, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this story. I know this relationship's over. Without either of these dumb broads' knowledge, I called the water department myself and learned that she hadn't paid the bill in over 5 months, then proceeded to lie about it. Great. I have also become the handyman around the house, which is fine, but half the time the expenses are expected to come out of my pocket, and I'm always made out to be the dick for speaking up since this is my girl's mom. Dude, you should take all of this as a learning experience. I've started to refuse to fix anything, which has resulted in windows that don't lock, doors that don't, knobs that don't turn, and a deck that is one soft blow away from toppling over. She's known about these problems for months now. I love my girl, and we have a good time together, but I am starting to think I need to remove myself from this situation. What do you think? I thought that from the second I fucking read the first sentence. And then it was solidified when you called your girlfriend and your girlfriend's mom dumb broads. This is past the point of being able to be fixed. Her mom is a real estate agent, and I wouldn't even consider buying a dollhouse from her. Yeah, dude, you're out. You don't want to breed with this family. You're not going to marry this woman. You're done. You're out. The decision's already been made. Maybe you just needed to hear it from a complete stranger. Congratulations, sir. You know what you want to do.